Hey guys, the vlog today is going to be a little bit different. I didn't film anything today, and I was just um, going through my business notebook, and I saw something that I wrote about my vlog, which is what's my goal, what's the goal with this kind of content that I create. And I put here as a value proposition for my vlog as to show how it is to live and do real estate business in Miami. And for those that follow me for some time, you know that I'm a real estate developer, and being a real estate developer is finding a property, developing it, meaning turning into something different that what that property is, and trying to sell it with a profit. And this is not an easy job. This is not an easy job. One day someone was talking to me. He's from my city back in Brazil, and he just had moved here, and we were talking, and he said, I want to do what you do. It's not that easy, and I'm not saying that to discourage people. I'm saying that because it is a tough business. First, you need to find the land. I don't have a wealthy family. I don't have wealthy friends. So the second step is to find investors to do that if you don't have the money, which was my case. That's how I got here. I think I did 73 or 75 presentations to get money for my first project here, and then you need to do everything else. And our 4 projects at this moment, as a developer, my 4 projects at this moment as a developer, it's going through something difficult. The building in Bay Harbor that I built, it's almost ready. We have a couple of things to do, but we have a big problem there, which was unheard of. The guy that approved the plans, the chief of the building department, the building department's chief in Bay Harbor, who approved the project. We bought this project with this land with the project approved the project with the wrong elevation, meaning the architect did the wrong elevation for the building. The building department didn't see it, and they approved it. And the only way we knew that was after building the building, and we applied for the certificate of occupancy of the building because it was done. The new building department chief told us that the elevation was wrong, and unfortunately the other guy passed away last year. And when this person went through the documents, he said, look, the elevation should be X and you are Y. So you have a problem that you need to fix it. So this was November last year. So we went to the architect. The architect found a solution. We sent to the city after 2 months there. After 1 month there, they said that we need first to go to the fire department. We sent to the fire department. The fire department reviewed it, but they said it was missing a signature from the city. So we had to go back to the city. And when we went back to the city, COVID hit, and COVID hit, and it's delayed more. We were 3 months stuck, and now last month the city released the plans. We went to the fire department. The fire department said that they are not taking any physical plans anymore. It's just electronic, and they don't know how to do it. So that's the problem there. We need to fix it, but the authorities are creating a problem because they are establishing rules that they don't know how to do it. And meanwhile, we have people living in the building that we need to fix. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing in the building that can do harm to people. It's just a matter of flooding. If we are a little bit lower than the flood zone, and that's because the city of Bay Harbor authorized us to do that wrongly, meaning they approved the wrong plan. So that's that. The two houses, Lighthouse Point is done. We are starting the staging at this moment, but we went through hard times also. On March, I was in Europe on March. On March 12th. So on March 12th, I was getting my flight back to Miami. And while I was waiting on the flight inside the airport, we had 3 loans approved. 2 for the houses, to refinance the houses, and 1 for the multifamily in Bay Harbor that we are renovating. Not the building that I built, the multifamily. That was on March 12th. I signed the documents. My partner signed the documents. On March 13th, the banks that were going to finance the house, they called us. We are pulling out the deal. We're not doing anymore. We are shutting down our operation. That was March 13th. And on March 16th, Monday, the bank that was going to finance the renovation of the multifamily did the same thing. So from March and up to now, I was working with several mortgage brokers to find a solution, to get another lender, private lender, whatever. And now everybody is skeptical, everybody is afraid, and everybody's trying to make extra money. So the conditions of loans were not very good in the last few months. Last month in the end of May, beginning of July, I don't recall. I think it was beginning of July. No, it was end of May. May 29th. We closed the loan on the house in Lighthouse Point because the house was completed, so we just need to change the loan. So that was easy. The housing in Hollywood is stopped because we don't have a construction loan there. Every lender comes with stupid appraisal. We got a guy that came with the appraisal for 1.6 in our house, and another one came. The best one came with 2.4. And it's just being hard to get that finance because I want to get the finance without having to ask the investors to put more money, because my investors are in Brazil and the currency rate at this moment is not very good. So that's another problem. I think I found a solution, but I still don't have the final answer, and probably next week I'm going to have it. And the building in Bay Harbor, the same thing. We are going through a very slow pace construction at this moment, because we're just doing the bare minimum to get the permits, to don't lose the building permit from the city, which is terrible for the investors, of course, because it's more time, and time is money. We should be finishing this construction in November, and we didn't even start it. We just did the demolition. So this problem is going to go to March or April or even May of next year, and that sucks. So that's the 4 projects. Last month, my car got totaled because of because of a water damage. Yesterday, I tried to do a cash deposit on an ATM machine. The ATM machine didn't process, and now I had to open a claim against Bank of America to get my money. And I'm just putting that out because I don't have any friends here. Real friends. My friends are in Brazil. Only my dog, but he doesn't understand me. And I think holding that inside of me, I feel like I'm cheating. I feel like I am lying to people. By no means I'm a public, or I'm not a famous person, but I'm a public person. I decided to be a public person because, I started this channel just to make my family in Brazil closer to me, and in all of a sudden I changed it. Not all of a sudden. During this process, I changed it to more a commercial way, but still, this vlog is my way to humanize the brand, or humanize whatever I'm doing, selling boats, selling houses, building buildings, doing renovations, that's the commercial side, that's the professional side. But behind the professional side, there is always a person, and this person I try to portray on my vlogs, and I don't know. Sometimes this video might seem that our life here is perfect, but it's far from that. It's far from that. I feel like I'm in infinite loop of bad luck, bad results, bad decisions, and I don't know what to do. So I decided to say that because I don't want to be one of the fake entrepreneurs on Instagram that makes everything seems easy, and it's not. Being a real estate developer is very hard. If there's one thing that I liked very much in my career, or mostly in the last 5 years, was building houses, high-end houses, and selling them. I don't know if that's a passion, but I really like it. And sometimes my content might drive people to think, if people are even thinking about it. But anyway, I don't want to seem like I'm a very special person. Everybody cares about me, but anyway, I care about me. And sometimes that content that I put out might portray a perfect life, a perfect feeling, but it's not. It's hard. It's hard. And I'm tired. I just need a break. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.